Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Happy full moon in Aquarius, and this links me onto what this video is going to be about, which is part 2 of Be the Egg, Not the Sperm, but I'm going to focus more on lunar magnetism and the feminine pull of attraction. So before we begin, I actually want to show you this amazing pen that I just bought this weekend. How amazing is this to be able to write with pearl and gold, and the mug. I have to show you the mug. It's like an aura. Oh my god. And it even comes with a little, so I'm not going to drink from it, it's just for my pens. Well, here are the other pens. Oh my god, I'm in love. When I write with these pens, I just feel so elegant and royal. So get yourself some of these pens, and they write really well. Okay, so as I said, I want to talk about the magnetism part, and I'm using the moon as the analogy in this video. So think of the moon as the magnet, just as feminine energy. She's the magnet. The moon doesn't need to chase the tides, yet it's still able to quietly influence the ocean's movements. So I'm going to talk about 5 points today. The first is the quiet power of influence. The second is the rhythm of attraction. The third is confidence in stillness. The fourth is duality. And the fifth point is the subtle pull. And then after I've shared my points, as usual, I'm going to pull some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and also this deck called Believe in Your Magic. So let's see what else we can get from these decks. So the quiet power of influence. So the moon's power is hidden and subtle. She doesn't need to roar or demand attention. Simply by existing in her natural state, she's magnetic. And this mirrors feminine energy, where influence comes not from force, but from presence. And so it's your magnetic presence that draws love, money, opportunities into you without the need for overt action. So this leads me on to the next point about the rhythms of attraction. There are going to be times when you feel more magnetic than other times. So this mirrors the relationship between the moon and the tides that is cyclical and rhythmic. The tides' ebbs and flows respond to the moon's phases, showing nature's connection. So feminine energy also works in cycles this way. So you've got to also honor your phases of growth, of reflection, of rest and renewal. So when you surrender to your phases, you allow what's meant to come to you in its own time without resistance. And that requires you to be confident in your stillness sometimes. So this is point 3. The moon remains still in the sky, confident in her power. So being still and confident is the power, trusting that you are naturally magnetic and radiating your light without running around in the sky. If the moon kept running around, she would never be found. So my 4th point is on the aspect of duality. I'm just going to read this out, how I've written it. The moon and tides represent the yin and the yang. While the moon influences through her still radiating magnetic presence, the tides respond with movement and action. Nobody is passive here. The moon's doing is her presence. That's her action, to show up. So your action is to show up. Be present when you're showing up. Create the space to receive so others can meet you halfway, like duality. And the final point is the subtle pull. The moon's pull is subtle. It literally moves oceans, showing true power doesn't need to be loud or aggressive. Feminine energy in its fullest embodiment is so magnetic that there is no chase or push energy. You naturally have an irresistible pull that others naturally gravitate towards. So when you fully feel into your worth, you can draw things to you effortlessly. Now maybe you can understand that the moon's power is coming from confidence, presence, making space, and trusting in the cycles of nature, so she can surrender to those moments when she needs rest and she doesn't want to magnetize, and those moments when you do want to call in things, and activating those powers. Let's put it this way. So let's pull some more cards on this about lunar magnetism and the feminine pull of attraction. Okay. Treasure Island. And one of the cards has an egg on it. Of course it does. Let's see. So I'll read the cards out to you, and then I'll do my interpretations. Treasure Island. Regeneration. Between worlds. To be fair. Go the distance. And soulmates. And from the other deck I have Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. Library, take control of your own narrative. Feather, think first before you judge. Sun, paint the sun back into the sky. Clover, release your guilt. So when I kind of use my peripheral vision to kind of look at the colors, I'm feeling like there's an energy of not knowing your inner power, like the sun from within isn't glowing, so you can't stay still. So when you're not feeling confident inside, this inner sun is like dim, literally. And so you feel like you have to go and chase and run. This card is telling me here, like, I need to run like a cheetah, because if I don't run, the goal I'm after is going to run away from me. But actually taking some steps back, the thing you want can come towards you. And let me tell you from personal experience, when you withdraw from people, situations, things, they like feel that energetic pull away, and they like come towards you. So you got to play around with this and see what works for you. As soon as you start to take some steps back and realize how worthy you are, people feel your absence and they'll come towards you. It's the same with anything that you want. Like the thing you want to create or materialize, manifest, will come towards you when it feels that you're not like chasing after or needing it. So it's the law of magnetism. There needs to be an equal balance. So when you take a few steps back, the thing or person that you want will come take a few steps forward towards you. And when you take a few steps forward, the thing you want takes some steps back. So it's about finding that happy medium. And I'm sensing there's this feeling of, if some of you are always pushing forward and using your energy to push outside of you, you're not really in that presence celebrating yourself, because celebration requires presence. So that is not full embodiment of the feminine energy if you're pushing everything forward. And I'm also sensing like your power increases when you're in community. So this could be getting together with some spiritual sisters and setting your intentions together, and your power increases in unity. And if you have a trusted circle, this will create like more belief in yourself, more confidence. So you won't feel as eager to push perhaps. And that's also a way you can create accountability between the group. You've got that support system. The community card is really important to help you feel like, yes, you do have that lunar magnetism. And especially if you're doing like, if you go to like moon circles, like I did a cacao ceremony yesterday for the full moon. And yeah, it's just like an amazing energy when you're able to share intentions in a group. And in my personal opinion, community power is second to none. See if you can find a new space, or what can you do with current friends. For some of you, if you're feeling like you're not able to believe in your power alone, find those groups where you can feel supported. It's kind of giving me confirmation that it's really about when you're confident in your power, you'll be still. But if you're not confident, that's what's going to lead you to want to chase. And there's this card has a tortoise with treasure on top, and the tortoise is a slow sea animal. So there is treasure in the slow. There is no rush. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the swim. And also we have flamingos on this card, again, like on the water. It's a confirmation of what I said earlier about the dimming, from feeling dim inside to feeling glowing inside, and then that will reflect outwards. And you see this card here is like the shadow side and the light side, but really I think it's more about the dimming yourself from within. Not dimming your confidence, not dimming your worth from within, and that will naturally glow on the outside so that you will feel powerful inside and outside and know the power that you have to pull things or draw things into you. And if that is a soulmate, look at this card. I mean, confirmation. Again, the card with two birds or two penguins, and there's this feeling of equality. Let's rise higher together. Kind of getting the energy of like, meet me halfway in the clouds. And you know, I'm all about clouds. But let's see if we can get anything from the guidebook. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companions. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gift. Consider love in the deepest sense. Love is so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so you will finally claim who you are meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. So yeah, I mean, I was talking about magnetic pull, and here we mentioned, you know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them. So when you start believing that you're naturally magnetic, you'll trust more in the people that are entering your life are aligned with your path, where you're going, your dreams. So then you won't be hunting and chasing for things that are not aligned, because if you do that, you will achieve what you want, but it will be difficult. It will be through the way of force. So if you really want to embody more of that full feminine energy, it's time to surrender a bit. And I always say experiment. I know it's hard at the beginning to just go from one extreme when you're used to always pushing and chasing and forcing and overburning yourself out. But I really think it's an experiment. Like, sometimes you want to take some action and make things happen a bit faster. So keep doing what feels good to you, and you will start to see the types of opportunities and people that you attract through your push energy, the types of people and opportunities you attract via the pull energy. So it's an experiment. Have fun. I'm always experimenting. And sometimes when I do take action in a push energy, the results I get are not what I expect or not what I want. So it also shows me like, oh my God, there is so much value in patience, because the thing that does come into your life, or the opportunity, it's like so crystal clear on what you ask for. It will literally land on your lap. I said this to one of my clients yesterday in the ceremony. The things, when you have clear intentions and clarity and clear no's, the thing that you really want, you can call in and it will land on your lap like you wrote it down on that piece of paper, of course with this amazing pen. So it all starts with going back to what are you calling in, and your clear yeses and clear no's, your core values, and then activating your egg power to be your magnet, but also your repeller, because you don't want to attract everything to you, because you also have that freedom to choose. So every intention gives direction to your egg, or instructions to your egg, like, this is what I want, go and get it for me. And basically that's it. Set your intention, tell your egg I want this, and let her magnetize things for you. So I hope you found value in this video. As usual, my details are in my bio description. If you like this video and you like my previous video, let me know so I can keep creating content on this topic. Enjoy the rest of this full moon Monday.